About once a month, we head out west to the city of El Paso, as corny boys like to refer to it.
Out in the West Texas town of El Paso, I fell in love with a Mexican girl.
I gotta
That
be
stinks.
mad honest. I don't know if you've seen it, but that Blue Beetle trailer came out.
That's where I was bringing
And
it.
everybody was crying that it's not El Paso. I'm like, good that it's not El Paso.
Look, for one, it would be cool to see a different kind of cityscape. But also, El Paso cityscape is got to be one of the worst. And we're not trying to shit on this place where we eat. But, it's not a good-looking cityscape. You can't, nothing about it says there's a superhero here. Now, a lot of El Pasoans won't tell you this, but they already got a hero. So Blue Beetle, you could just scuttle your way out of the fucking city and make way for Cassandro here. Now, if you know who Cassandro is, well, then I just feel sorry for you. But this is a man and or woman. I don't know what he identifies as. All I know is that he is cool. He'll kick your ass. He's gay as all hell. And he lives in El Paso. And just look at him. He's suited up for action, guy. Now, what kind of action that's going to be? Well, that's why you don't want to get into the criminal world, Because next thing you know, you might be in jail or you might be in some other kind of situation that you weren't expecting, guy. Cassandro, saving the fucking day, guy. That's all I got to say about that. So, I understand it now. I do believe it's in Florida now.
Is it?
That is also, come on, guy, Florida. That stinks. But anyway, whatever.
But I believe aliens running around in Florida. I don't believe aliens running around in El Paso.
We got all kinds of aliens here. It's just not the right type. That's true for the movie. You don't want fucking Blue Beetle murking a bunch of fucking people coming over the border,
That's
guy.
a good point.
It's not good. It's not good optics.
So there isn't superheroes in El Paso, but there is heroes of a kind.
Mm-hmm.
That's mainly artists.
Yes, I will grant El Paso this. It does have a lot of really underappreciated artists. And I say underappreciated. You might say starving artists. It's a normal thing, guy. Yeah. But you got to understand that starving artist takes on a whole new meaning in El Paso where people don't want to pay for jack shit.
That's true.
So, these people are really scratching to make a living over here. It's more of a side hustle than anything for them. And some of them even go out in the desert and kill themselves because of it.
Oh, man.
My mentor did that. And that's a pretty cool example to say.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Maybe don't bring that up.
Yeah, lots of great artists that, unfortunately don't get a lot of support. But we went out there to this, they called it a Comic-Con, but...
I gotta say, for a Comic-Con, I saw almost
one table had comics.
Really, one? I didn't even see that one.
And there was a lot of, obviously, pop culture-related shit, but most of it was artists and craftsmen, which is cool to see. You were particularly fucking grumpy going in.
Was I?
Now, you're going to notice that GoonTick expertly moves away from the subject. So he thought he won there, but he forgot that I'm going to edit this bitch. So I'm just going to tell you right here and right now, that dude was grumpier than hell, man. He was having none of it. He didn't even want to walk to the venue. Now, granted, I parked, I'm going to say like a million light years away, but he was just like, this is a thing I'm doing, right? And then we get there and he was mad dogging everybody, which, yeah, I mean, he's gonna acknowledge here, but I don't think any words are going to properly convey how grumpy this guy was. You were mad grump guy.
Well, I was grump because we were waiting outside and I was taking in the lay of the land. And I was just seeing a bunch of dorks that I wanted to... The lay of the land
looked anal.
I just wanted to freaking pants everyone. There's something about people cosplaying in anime suits that makes me just want to murder. It's also like a weird sex thing.
There is that scene there. So... Not that any of these people were that. It's just the vibe, I guess.
It's just the vibe, yeah.
Of course, they were probably looking at two fat pieces of shit.
Sitting because they were tired.
Them. Yeah. They were like, look at these fat morons.
And then I saw just kind of like art and no toys or anything. Because we were kind of going in as a toy hunt.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least I was going in on a toy hunt mode.
I was just tagging along, really.
So I was kind of like, this stinks. But then we did the second tag around where we actually looked at stuff. And there was some cool stuff, guys. Yeah.
I'm actually surprised you bought any art.
Same, because I'm not an art buyer.
You're not an art buyer. You don't really have room on your walls to put up art. You're a mad hater of other artists. I believe you killed one of them. So that was a thing.
Mm-hmm.
So seeing you actually be interested in art was cool. And then, of course, actually buying some was a unexpected twist, guy. We're going to start off maybe with the one that you were most... on the fence about. Now, this is a guy whose art that I really like. He has a particular style. We're going to try to put up the information for these people either up on the screen or down in the description below. So either or. This is a local art, as far as El Paso, a local artist called Jesse Gandaria, I believe. And he makes these like really, it's wrapped in this shitty plastic, but you know, these really stylized pop cultural pieces.
No, I'm not gonna lie. You did say I was on the fence on these. I'll tell you for 2 reasons. One, I feel weirdly competitive with this guy.
Yeah, that's what real hating is all about, man.
Because I feel like his art style is what I want my art style to be, and I can't achieve it. So I'm like, this sucks. I don't want to support my rival. But you know, these are cool, and he is a cool artist. It's just
Hey, man, you corny.
Of course, there's what's his name?
Merman.
And then we got Skeletor. Of course, you're a big Motu collector.
Yeah.
So these are pretty cool, man.
He had like a Toxie I was interested in, but these kind of fit more with my collection. So.
I really thought you were going to get that Beetlejuice. I thought that was fucking cool ass Beetlejuice. But
you know what the reason I didn't get the Beetlejuice? Because it was from the cartoon. And we got burned on the cartoon recently.
But it is a cool design.
It's cool, but you know, there was that attachment. Oh, god damn, that cartoon sucked.
Here's his Instagram, Beta J Rilla at IG. Then we found a boy that I'm surprised you didn't get on your fucking knees and blow because he was straight up wearing a Batfleck suit.
That guy's my boy, guy.
Yeah, you found I guess he's just like a hobbyist cosplayer.
Yeah.
But not of the anime influence. Just a straight up Batman, Affleck, Snyder guy, I guess. Going by his booth there. And he was selling kind of like foam masks for cosplay. And he was wearing a suit that was like straight up Batman, Affleck, Batman, you know? And
it was kind of like an Affleck and like Arkham Knight kind of mix a little bit.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. And he made that entire boy, and I thought it was just one of those really well made things that you can buy if you want to go to, if you want to cheat the cosplay route. But he made that boy. I was very impressed. And so you bought this. He didn't have really much for sale there per se. He was more there like trying to pick up potential sales, I guess. Yeah, so you got this boy. Shockingly, it fits your head.
$10?
$10, you know. And
then he had Batarangs for $1, and I had just spent all my dollars, so I couldn't get them.
You literally only had dollar bills and a credit card, and you spent all them.
And the card sucked, but we were literally there like 20 minutes waiting for the transaction to go through, so I was like, God damn it.
And then we stopped by this booth that it's this chick that's apparently, she taught herself, you know, really courteous. Her nephew, quote unquote, apparently it's not her real nephew, as he felt the need to clear up, was there too. Also really courteous, really nice people, incredibly talented artists. First one examples back here with this Gus from Breaking Bad when he gets blown up. Pretty fucking cool print. You got that. And then you got this fucking Coringa.
Coringa Mesa!
You know?
Yeah, it's pretty Coringa.
She's fucking pretty fantastic.
I posted these on my Instagram and tagged her.
I'm wondering.
She was very nice. She was like, oh, thank you.
She was, I wonder how much she sells her originals for.
I don't know. She didn't have any.
She had that Wednesday one that I wanted.
Oh, yeah.
Or one of them. But that would be interesting. But anyway, you got this bad boy as a Beetlejuice fan.
I gotta say, she complimented your frame game.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
Get that fucking reflection out. What'd she say? Nice frame game, you big lame.
And she was like, pretty cool frame, guys. And I was like, I know, right?
So, yeah, it's pretty cool. You didn't...
Yeah, we didn't notice.
We didn't notice that the background was El Paso themed. It's just fucking great looking, you know, Beetlejuice theme there, the Maitlands. So, I framed that boy up.
She had a lot of cool stuff, and I kind of wanted more, but we were going to still go around, so... I would have gotten more shit if I would have known. Like... Yeah, she just had cool stuff.
Yeah.
There's also another dude that unfortunately went off the info to that had like a bunch of like black and white stuff. And he had a cool like pinhead.
Man, I felt bad about that guy.
Yeah.
Because we showed interest, but then we went to this chick that was right next to him.
Yeah. I think we can insert this dude.
A
dude that had like wood cutouts.
Now, admittedly, my man's here be looking like he's in a Slayer cover band or something. But super friendly dude. and his art was pretty damn fucking awesome. Kind of a shame we didn't get any, but that's his information.
Wood burning stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That was really cool.
Pretty cool, man. And then you found this boy right here. You're a big Doom fan, of course. Who isn't among us here? But you found this little cube that has kind of like a little 3D element to it. It's just paper and acrylic cube, but it's pretty rad looking. Especially, you know, you're a Doomite, I guess.
Yeah.
So you got that boy.
Kind of want to do a Doom wall, so this would fit in there.
Doom entire ass wall guy. Mm-hmm. And that came from Geek Obsession. Let's see if that info is visible there. So check them out. We also found a guy that was just kind of selling stuff from his collection, and you bought some vehicles.
Yeah, he was like a Hot Wheel guy.
You're not a big vehicle guy, but you collect Batman vehicles. So you found this Batmobile that had like a red fucking theme to it. It's kind of weird. So you found
I don't know what that's supposed to be from, but I liked it.
And you found this one, same one, but has kind of like a
blue
gun, silver, blue type of theme to it there. And then you found this USS Vengeance. You were gonna get the actual like Enterprise, classic Enterprise, but you couldn't find that boy.
But this'll do.
But this'll do, you pig. So you got them boys.
And speaking of pig.
Oh! Yeah, you found this Justice League Unlimited Batman.
With a Wonder Woman pig.
With Wonder Woman pig.
Side of bacon coming up.
Got the little bracers.
Yeah. We were like, why does he have a pig?
Am I blue? Ain't these tears in my eyes telling you?
I'm pretty sure that'd be controversial to some. But to them, I would say, I will watch the episode, I guess, right?
I have a sticker thing. And these are pretty cool. Which ones did I get? I got the Batman too, right? Yeah, I got the Trinity, basically. The DC Trinity, Batman, Wonder Woman, and Superman. They look kind of cool. Like this weird little chibi, but kind of like muscular chibi.
Yeah, and then you got me this Harley, because I'm a Harlite. I was looking at her arms, and I was like,
mad long guy.
Gross.
Yeah.
So they're pretty cool. His turtle ones were pretty cool. I like those a lot. His Raphael one. There you go. Just a really cool art, you know, if you like that kind of style. This is definitely a different avenue to that sort of, you know, big-headed, weird, cutesy style. That is really cool, man. It has like a graphic look to it at the same time.
I like the guy's hair, too.
His hair?
Yeah,
I didn't notice.
It was a good hair guy.
Was it? So they're called Stubbies, these creations, apparently, by Pezzy. Of course, he sells more than stickers. You know, he did prints and all that stuff. And he's at Pezzo Rama. I don't know where the ad is at, but there you go. Check him out. This is probably the one.
This we got crap.
We got the most.
And unfortunately, it's the person that we have the least information for.
Where's the card? You don't have the card?
No, it's not in there. As far as I can tell, she doesn't have an Instagram. At least they didn't tell us.
This person is definitely a local artist, as in like.
Yeah.
We asked her about commissions. Well, she was like, I make commissions. But she doesn't even do like the visit my website or anything like that. She's like, I'll contact you. Just let me your information. So it's that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't know, guys.
Yarnos, I believe.
Yeah, she calls them Yarnos, but basically they're pop culture yarn dolls, basically. Now you might be thinking, come on, guys. You're buying yarn dolls. But these are fucking rad, guy. Here's a Beetlejuice. Pretty fucking cool, man. You know, there you go. And then we got a Lydia Dietz from Beetlejuice, obviously, holding a little picture of the ghosts. Cute.
She's got her camera.
She's got her camera and a handbook for the recently deceased. Pretty cool, man. Love that.
These little ones are cool.
These little ones are awesome. And by the way, these were very fairly priced.
Yeah, these little ones are like $2.
$2 for the little ones, and these were 12, but some were 8. Some were, you know, even cheaper. So there's the Stay Puffed. This little boy was $2. Super cute. I'm sure Al would spike it on the floor.
My boy guy.
Your boy Swamp Thing there. Pretty cool. Then we got our Coringa over here.
Coringa Mesa.
We got a fucking Jokey guy. That's extreme of you.
Is it?
Well, I'm the Joker, baby.
Joker. Oh, there you go.
Can't wait till everybody hates the second one.
Already,
Yeah.
this people just deciding to cross their arms. Come on, guy. Anyway, a
What
tiny BJ, which I've
what I
gotten
get.
many a time by courtesy of my tiny cock.
Yep. Definitely haven't gotten any.
We got a Krite, aka a critter.
Oh, I
or
thought Crichton.
Alright, that boy dead again. That one's hella cute.
The Elvira.
And Elvira. There you go. She even got her little blade there. Pretty rad.
Ash.
Yeah. Ash. There's a little arm there. Taking up his entire arm, not just his hand. And we got a Lydia from the cartoon series of Beetlejuice. Pretty cool. That it?
Yeah, I thought I had gotten another one. Oh, well, yours.
And then
Yeah.
I was like, you gotta get this Annabelle guy. It's in the little... Look at this little Annabelle guy.
$2 guy?
It's fucking ridiculous looking guy. Look at this boy.
I like how gooey the Swamp Thing is.
Look at this. It's actually a Raggedy Ann
Oh,
doll guy.
yeah, that's cool.
Thoughts? That's pretty cool. So, got that one.
I will give one mad critique, though.
Uh-huh.
You ready for it?
Yeah.
She didn't put the yams on my boy Swamp Thing guy.
You gotta have the yams.
You gotta
I'll admit
have
to
the
that.
yams, guy.
And this is fucking cute guy.
Oh,
Never
yeah.
thought I'd say that, but
My boy.
a pinhead. Look at that boy. Mad pins guy.
Mm.
And then this one, I was like, I gotta get that guy. It's a Wednesday with the thing, guy.
There's also
I'm particularly impressed by
There's also a
yarn.
small one that I'm surprised you didn't want, guy.
Well, I was not trying to be pushing, guy. These are pretty fucking awesome. Must admit that I was pretty impressed by her little craft there.
Yeah, I don't really. I mean, I guess it's a lot of hot glue, but I don't understand how she does them like this. It's cool. It'd be cool to learn.
Yeah.
Because they're cool.
Yeah. Favorite piece?
I kind of like the Yarn Boys.
I gotta say the Yarn Boys are pretty. They're just they cover so much ground. You know,
Yeah.
they're obviously art, but they also are tactile in a way that just looking at a picture isn't. And being figure collectors and stuff, this is kind of like a
Middle ground.
middle ground. Yeah, so that's pretty cool, man. I love her art. It was definitely different than just going to a normal comic guy. We should have taken footage, but we just didn't think about that. We were like, we're just gonna. Also, it was within the confines of this massive high school's gymnasium, so a couple of fat guys walking around taking footage.
Yeah.
You know,
There was people outside drawing with chalk. And there was this chick there doing it, and man, there was fat lard surrounding her, and it was cringe, guy.
It was cringe, guy. It was very evident that they didn't give a shit about the art. They were just kind of like lingering, floating around her general space, and it was so obvious, right? Because there was like other people, there were largely chicks drawing out there, and she was the one that was, shall we say, more filled out, shall we say, I guess, for lack of better terms. So that's who all these weirdos were gravitating around. I was like, come on, guys. Well, at least they were her age.
True.
I'll grant them that. Imagine our asses hovering around.
That stinky asses.
I don't think we can hover, guy, unless we're in space. But anyway.
I think space would be like, damn, homie.
It definitely wouldn't be pleased.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's that what was up at that little convention of sorts.
Yep.
Pretty cool. Way cooler than I thought it was going to be. You definitely got out of your funk, so that's cool. And pretty
My
quick.
funk,
Your funk guy. I tried also like will and deal a little Mars Attacks guy for you, but then you were like, nah, I don't want him.
No, I wanted him, but I had already gotten this art, guy.
And then we had to pass awkwardly by that booth. That's the thing about these things. If you don't get something, it's awkward.
It's Maddock.
There's also the argument of like better to be, a king in hell than a servant, a slave in heaven or whatever fucking that asshole said, in that classic ass piece of literature. But
Pontificus?
I mean, sure, but at the same time, burning lakes of fire, guy, it's not fun. Come on, guy.
Are you talking about actual hell? Or
if it was real, it would suck.
Yeah, it would
no matter
suck.
how much you try to pimp it out as the cooler alternative. It's like, come on, guy. Anime cosplay is like the lamest cosplay for me, because I feel like They just want to be that way 100%. They're not like, I'm just stepping into some fantasy shoes. They're like, I stink because I don't shower or ever remove this suit. The first booth we saw was, I hate to say this about an artist, but that guy should not draw ever.
Oh, dude.
You know
like, I do shit better than that.
Now, don't get me wrong, you get better at art, but this guy, goddamn, you're like in that kindergarten level, guy.